What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. Doing a new type of kind of a love spread for all the signs. I'm on the sign of Libra, and I had already gotten started in this reading, and then it got cut off. So I'm just going to continue with the cards that already came out on the table, which were the Tower, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. The bottom is the High Priestess. This is about trusting your intuition. This is about not making a decision right away based on emotion. Even in the pre-shuffle and in the shuffle on camera on the last one that got cut off, it kept showing me some kind of news that's going to come in unexpectedly, something that's going to happen. For some of you guys, it could be some type of a loss. For some of you guys, you could be finding out about a death. Some kind of grief or some type of heartbreak or loss is being illuminated here. Some of you guys, it could be a younger energy, it could be a younger brother, a younger cousin, someone in a family situation, maybe someone that you grew up with. Like I said, it could be a cousin, but I just feel like if this is dealing with love, this is also about you maybe having an unexpected offer in your life where you're going to need to think twice or think more logically about what it is that you want to do, because this person, although they're coming in kind of unexpectedly and they do make you happy, something about the situation isn't going to make you happy. This situation could have ended in a heartbreak in the past. This person still could be watching your social media. This person could be going through their own heartbreak situation as well. I mean, maybe this was a scenario where someone had left to go be with someone else, and then they ended up getting their heart broken, and now they're trying to come back into your life. I just feel something like there's very unexpected energy here when it comes to a scenario. But it's going to be hard for you to make this decision, because it's not only is it someone that you grew up with, a soulmate energy, someone from your past, but it's also someone that you have a lot of emotion and memories with. The Death card, the Judgment card. I'm getting goosebumps. Some of you guys, this could be some kind of a death in your family that was really unexpected, and it was like something that didn't sit well with you, or some kind of judgment that came out of this that didn't sit well. The Nine of Wands. This could be why some of you guys are very guarded. Maybe you just feel like you have been through so much in your life. And with the Wheel, it's hard for you to accept this loss, but at the same time, I feel like the message and the energy for you is to try to find your own peace of mind, your own happiness once again in your life, despite the things that you've been through. Because I feel like not only was this either death and rebirth process, this death in your family, this wasn't something that was your choice or something that you wanted to happen in your life, but it's made you very guarded to things coming into your life as well, because you're kind of blocking out all new energy from trying to come in, because you're not really sure why this happened. You're blaming yourself, you're questioning the universe, you're questioning God, like, why did this happen? What is this about? And it's just very hard for you to let it go. But at the same time, with these major arcanas on the table, they're trying to tell you that this was something that the universe decided. This wasn't something that was in your hands. This was something that needed to go. This was something that needed to change. This is something that maybe they're bringing it back around for you to make that final decision for your life before the new year changes, and our decisions affect the next 7 to 10 years. This is something from your past that's going to be brought back around, almost like a test for you to maybe have this clarity, have this state of mind where you're able to make a decision about this. But whatever this was meant to happen. This was meant to be in your life. Things were meant to go in this way. And even if we don't understand it sometimes, this kind of brought us to where we are now. For some of you guys, it has something to do with a father figure, a male figure in your life. Some of you guys could be losing a father unexpectedly, and you might need to make some kind of decision when it comes to like their will or their what they would want to be done now that they're gone, type of thing. With the devil card, this could have been someone who had some addictions. This could have been someone who had a drug addiction. This could have been someone who struggled with this addiction most of their life. And, they, as harsh as it is to say, they did make that choice for their life to go down this road. And maybe what you didn't know is this person was dealing with a lot of inner demons, a lot of things. Maybe someone, if this person committed suicide, this was something that was weighed heavily on their back. And this was something that they dealt with on their own, and it was really unexpected, and you didn't know why. You still don't know why, maybe, but maybe what they're trying to do is give you the clarity now in your life, because it's still something that you're carrying with you almost every day of your life. This is why you're very guarded to maybe talking about it, opening up about it. Some of you guys could have lost someone very significant to you in the past that you could have been in love with, but I just feel like there's a lot of memories here. There's a lot of new things, new energy that's coming in. I mean, I see you guys getting a lot of attention. I see you guys being, this person thinks about you a lot. This person would be willing to give you the same things that they give you. This new love offer, because they see you as someone who's very confident. But I feel like what they're trying to say through me is that maybe it's time to do some self-reflection, that maybe you're not seeing something about this scenario as to why that had to happen, because I do feel like you guys are holding on to a lot of loss and regret when it comes to this, but at the same time, maybe this other person was dealing with some things that you had no idea, maybe this person has went through a transformation. Maybe this person needed to figure out their own shit on their own time, and you really couldn't do that for them. I just think that, maybe it's time to have a conversation about whatever scenario this is, because I do feel like you guys had a really strong connection, but at the same time, you're very guarded to even opening up or letting it go, and maybe you're holding on to it for a reason. I feel like some of you guys, this could have been dealing with a Leo, some of you guys could have been dealing with a Taurus. Maybe you're waiting for this person to have more confidence or take control of the situation to move this into something, but I feel like it all has a lot to do with a lesson learned, whether it's personal or impersonal, on both sides of the fence here. And I think that, maybe this person wants to come back into your life and offer you a relationship now, where in the past they ended up breaking your heart, but at the same time, maybe they weren't ready for this in the past and they are now. There was a song that came up for you guys, and it's called Come Through, and it's one word, and it's by Jeremy Zucker. So that's something for you guys to listen to. I just feel like someone has not let you go, and they're still holding on to you, but maybe they're not really, they didn't really open up in the past, and maybe that's what they're going to be doing now, because I do see a conversation, maybe an apology about some past things, but I feel like at the same time, what you should know, that it was supposed to go this way, and maybe you didn't know that, and you didn't know the reasons why. Shibas, you have 4 of them. It says, think things through. You have make no judgments. You have reflect on your truth and live your soul, not a role. Some of you guys have a greater soul purpose in this life that the universe wants you to decide on taking. And there's definitely something that there is to think about here. Let's see what this one says, 85. Think things through. Right now is not the ideal time to move forward with the new plans. Therefore, take your time and review your options thoroughly. You're entering a new stage of soul maturity, and the decisions you make now will influence your life for the next several years, which I think I mentioned in the beginning. You will be more than capable of picking the best course of action if you give yourself ample time to prepare and act at the right time. Just don't rush. Your divine energy is calling you to make your decisions for the good of all concerned. Think through how your future plans and behaviors will affect those you love and those who count on you, and take strong, grounded steps forward with this in mind. This is not to suggest that you should hesitate to take steps in a new direction, not at all. Your divine energy suggests that only that you be fully prepared when moving ahead. Your divine invitation, sit quietly in meditation and pray for guidance. Ask yourself if you are clear about your goal and if you are fully prepared to take the next step. Dissolve your attachment to the expectations of the world, however pressing, and listen to your soul. Pray for stillness of mind in order to receive the counsel and guidance that comes from your higher self and for the strength to follow it. For make no judgments, I'll read that one too, 83. It says, are you struggling with a person with whom you disagree? Are you feeling threatened or annoyed by the unsettling behavior of someone near you? Are you struggling with an individual who you feel might be less enlightened than you? Your soul is alerting you to review your relationship in a more neutral light. Your divine energy is calling you to refrain from judging others. Don't perceive another as wrong simply because they don't share your point of view. Allow for differences without making this a battle. Your divine invitation, open your mind and heart and understand that each person has their own path, but that ultimately all roads lead to Rome. Stop viewing the world through the subjective lens of right and wrong, and don't attempt to force your views upon others. Listen to your higher self while at the same time respectively allow others to do the same. Who knows, you might even learn something. Reflect on your truth. And 14. It is time to relax. The worst has passed, and the things you feared the most are behind you. The other shoe has dropped, and you're still standing. It's obvious that living out of alignment with your most authentic higher self doesn't work, and that your soul won't allow you to ignore your true spirit. Your divine energy is calling you to enter a period of personal reflection and deep soul searching. Your spirit suggests you proclaim what you stand for, so don't waffle and dance around your truth. What do you believe in? Do you share these values on a daily basis? What dominates your thoughts, emotions, and imagination? What's your mission and why? Your divine invitation. You're being asked to stop promoting illusions and begin serving the principles of truth, integrity, courage, and above all, love. Enjoy the peace and tranquility that flow from letting your higher self inspire you to move into more meaningful and selfless endeavors. When you search your soul, you find your light. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a good night.